It's the NFL on EA Sports as we're in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Justin Tucker set to boot.
Cool, what's up with your mic, bro? You up there?
Here we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken to the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped.
I can't hear you, Coop.
On the 30-yard line. There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, big man with the ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Hey, you now, Coop. Hey, Coop, what's up, bro? Hold up. Let me use the bathroom real fast, bro. Finish rolling this L up. My bad, Coop, my bad. You ready, bro? I apologize. How you like that Clippers game, bro? You wanted the Clippers to lose? You bet on Denver?
Yeah.
ain't mad at they was ugly dogs. A lot of people made some money that night.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. There's one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night.
No, it's not.
The game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun.
Good hit.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Jackson.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense.
Cornerback blitz, baby.
Prior to the game, they said they wanted this home
That should have been a fumble.
when they were in town.
You know that. That should have been a fumble.
Now early. See if they're
I don't know how you took that.
and get some points on the board.
You going for it, bro? You don't respect my defense, huh, crew? I ain't mad at you.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Oh, God.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great.
Oh!
You throw it to a great receiver.
Oh!
And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh!
Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 63 yards.
Right past that safety, bro.
Strike first here in this opening quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jackson.
Oh, my God.
That'll be incomplete.
Supposed to pick that, dude.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, Jackson.
Come on, man. Second front of the rock. You on the same play.
He gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. He uncorks it for Snead. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's
come on, Coach. Give me a real game, Coach.
And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Pass the Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 46 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
Come on, I'm just dumbass kicking shit.
I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they
fuck y'all niggas missing kicks?
almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Domino, shut the fuck up. Fucking dog on my fucking nerves. Nigga, every time they hit me, I gotta come in the house and fuck my shit up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up.
Hit him. Yeah. You get that first, but make sure you get hit.
As a head coach, that was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Ah, for that nigga.
And he will be out of bounds here. It will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They toss to Ingram. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tack McKinley able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson.
Oh, get that rock up!
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of
That
here.
pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he's going to go down again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. This is that is into the end.
That's cool. Looking a little desperate, cool between me and you.
25 yards for the touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know what to do to you.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 13-7.
It would only be corn if it wasn't happening in real life.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's see, the Ravens cornerback's really not that good, right?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. It's hauled in by Hardy. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. third down. Ryan. This is brought in by Harding. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On first down, Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's going to lead to a third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Ryan will throw again. He's going to launch this thing way down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown.
Sweet, Coop! Giving up them guts today. Coop, what's up? Giving them guts up today. Coop, what's up? This ain't the Bengals.
But I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
To throw again is Ryan. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Come on, the dumb shit, man.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they
Yes,
see
it do.
happen, it just doesn't feel
Yes,
right.
it do. It just drove me insane.
Yardage.
Come on, quarterback spy. You know you're going to run a rock.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Jackson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This time Jackson will throw it, eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across.
Coop, what's up, Coop? That shit not working, Coop.
Jones, the linebacker.
It's not working today, Coop. I played against Mike Vick. I knew what this should do.
The Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Airing it out, looking for, and that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Coop, what the fuck going on, Coop?
Touchdown. Matt Ryan now.
You know that's on YouTube right now too, Coop.
And the Falcons push further out in front.
And that's a lead.
I put this on YouTube live right now. You know that, right?
Way to finish things off.
Yeah,
Maybe I should have told you first.
And you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Get it. Get it.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He finds Roberts complete, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Ingram. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson flush to his right. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it to Jackson.
Thanks, Coop.
It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On second down, Freeman. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. To throw is Jackson. 5th catch of the game for him there. Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Flushed out right. Out right, this is Boyle, the tight end. That one goes for 36 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Jackson will throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Hold on, crew.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, they'll run with Freeman.
Coop, what's up, Coop? What's up, Coop? What's up, Coop?
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon
What's up, Coop?
84 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Ravens on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And this
Hey, Coop.
return to right.
You sure I ain't playing your son?
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
21.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Ferguson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. To try again after the sack. Ryan, pressure gets to him again. Jalen Ferguson, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Ryan, all the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Pernell McPhee. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. There's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprian. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Let's call my motherfucker Michael Vick playbook.
Panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll go down at the 28. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. will take us across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Oh, shit.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we made 1 more play.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. He's picked up from his own 46. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So many times we end a game and it's...
Coop, you can't tell me this is the worst game you had with Lamar Jackson.
They won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Gets it off to Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. To throw is Ryan. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to... And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Well, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I
don't know what happened right there, Coop. Don't do that again.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Coop, I don't know what happened, Coop, but you might got charge of control or something.
Oh, you go ahead and talk. You got some network?
Paper towel right there. They don't take something.